I'm a mom. I am a wife. I am an educator. I consider myself to be an advocate for education, specifically regarding early childhood education. Um, I am a Black woman. I'm a mom. I'm a wife. I'm a sister. I'm a daughter. Um, and I consider home to be Ohio, although currently I live in Atlanta, Georgia. I am passionate about families, children, education. I think I kind of took on a motherly role, a teacher role, a resource, a friend. All of those roles were elevated during that time. Not that I wasn't that before, but it just became more important because we were all looking at something that we had no background or history or could have been prepared for. We have to take care of ourselves. Like, we are responsible to one another. We're accountable to one another. And nobody, I truly feel this. Even growing up at home in my family environment, like, it's a pleasure to take care of your people. It's a pleasure to look after the folks who are yours. So why wouldn't I step up or be present or be available to someone who is of me? I think what bothered me the most was the misconception that we were sitting at home collecting, that Black people, Black families were just, we didn't want to go to work. We didn't want to figure out how to make things, how to look outside and beyond what we were experiencing to try to be a part of the collective to make sure that our communities were good or that we could return to work or we could find some sense of normalcy. As far as community support, I was really blessed to be able to live in a community where we all took care of one another. We had a neighborhood team that came to deliver food, that was present as far as communication. If you just needed to talk to someone, if you were by yourself and maybe, your family didn't get a chance to come visit you, or for whatever the circumstances were that you were alone, our community really got together to make sure that, you're not by yourself. But to hear the stories of the local families who were displaced due to the housing, zoning, gentrification, all of the things that were taking place. And then that on top of the fact that these people were already in a tight situation because of the pandemic, because again, everyone was not fortunate to have access to resources that could have sustained them financially or even just mentally. And then sit to 2-3 years after, in 2022, 2023, and not only are you still trying to figure out your way, but somebody is coming and they're building all of this stuff over here. You don't get any access to this new facility and all the shiny lights and things that are going on. You see it happening, it's in your back door, but it's not for you. I think it'd be great if the access to housing was what it claims to be. So the zoning, of areas that are dedicated spaces for low income, dedicated spaces for preserving an environment, whether it's historical, whether it is a historically Black neighborhood, we need to be included in the decision-making processes. It's time out for things happening around us that affect us that we have no opportunity to be a part of. We need a voice.